It's been a while since we talked about Deputy Bueno and the lawsuits that I've got going. Been talking a lot about the other one, and I've got the same judge as the other lawsuits. Judge Antrom is in charge of this lawsuit. And since she dismissed my other one and is giving me an opportunity to amend it, they're trying to dismiss this one right now too. I'm going to amend my Deputy Bueno lawsuit in Carson City in state of Nevada for my illegal arrest and hotbox. So in order to do that, I'm going to go back through the some of the videos, trying to remember what happened, refreshing myself. And that'll be the nature of what I'm suing Deputy Bueno for. And hopefully one of these days, because this lawsuit, well, the incident happened back in August 30th of 2022. It took over a year to resolve the arrest and get the dismissal to come through. And then you go to court, and this whole thing is just kind of a long, drawn-out process. So there's one person that I served that never responded to the service. So I could get a default judgment against this person. And yeah, the state of Nevada is not doing a great job. So I'll give you that clue as to one of the people it might be. The state of Nevada would represent these people. State of Nevada gave a response and said they're going to represent one of the guys. State of Nevada didn't respond, or this guy didn't give him the lawsuit. Anyways, let's start watching some videos and see what we got here, so I can remember and you can remember all about good old Deputy Bueno when I got arrested.
What's going on?
So my perimeter officers let me know this guy pulled over here and started recording, doing that First Amendment right shit.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Did you hear what he just said? That's what they think about us. Let's go back here a little bit. Let's listen to it one more time.
My perimeter officers let me know this guy pulled over here and started recording, doing that First Amendment right shit.
Okay.
They knew exactly what I was when I went in there.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Where's he at now? Is he still in the truck?
Ah, Deputy Bueno arrives.
Get that from the deputy. Will do, sir. That was my warden. If you guys create a case number, I need a copy.
He's at the corner of the parking lot at the Ford building.
Yeah, he's on foot. He parked his truck here. There's no parking signs right here.
Did you guys contact him at all?
I did. I tried talking to him. I was like, we're not going to let you on the state property. He said, you're going to impede my right. I was like, I'm just letting you know, I've notified deputies. They're going to come here.
What did he say? Did he give a reason at all?
He's just exercising his First Amendment rights.
Just, okay.
I had to lock down my whole yard. My camp's locked down. We have to go in the community and pull the inmates off the community in case it's an attempted escape. So it's a big fiasco for us. We don't have any no trespassing signs up, obviously, because...
Yeah, imagine that. There's no trespassing signs on a public road. They're protecting the public road.
Yeah, but as far as the prison property goes, I mean, you guys have discretion to have people leave when it comes to...
100%.
Yeah.
But it's not prison property.
So he said this is a public roadway, which in fact it is a public roadway because we got...
Oh my gosh, he admits it.
Visitors coming and going, obviously.
Yes.
But when it comes down to it, like I asked him, I was like, are you here for a visit? He said, I don't know the process. I said, you need a visiting form. You can get those from an offender, can send them to you, or you can get them from our main building over here at 5500. And he said, well, I need to go down there and figure it out. I said, you were not allowed in any buildings. He said, you're going to impede my way? I said, no, I'm not. But I also don't know where, because this is the first time we've encountered it. So I don't know what our options are. We want them gone.
Well, it's a prison. I mean, if you're...
It's the outside of a prison. The prison is on the inside. That's where the prisoners are. The outside is where the public is.
You're not
You
here
guys can trespass them from the property.
easily.
Yeah, no, I'm the shift sergeant right now. We 100% want them off. Recording videos of license plates and vehicles and all that stuff.
Okay.
Let's see wherever they're going here. Okay, so that's where they went right after this here. So let's from Bueno's perspective, what did Bueno do?
He's on foot.
He didn't wear no
He's on
seatbelt.
foot. He parked his truck here. There's no parking signs right here.
Did you guys contact him at all?
I did. I tried talking to him. I was like, we're not going to let you on the state property, so you're going to impede my right. I was like, I'm just letting you know, I've notified deputies. They're going to come here.
What did he say? Did he give a reason at all?
They just exercising his First Amendment rights.
Just, okay.
I have to lock down my whole yard. My camp's locked down. We have to go in the community and pull the inmates off the community in case it's an attempted escape. So it's a big fiasco for us. We don't have any no trespassing signs up, obviously, because we got...
But as far as the prison property goes, I mean, you guys have discretion to have people leave when it comes to...
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, on prison property, but guess what? The road doesn't belong to the prison. It's public road, belongs to the public.
So he said this is a public roadway, which in fact it is a public roadway because we got visitors coming and going, obviously.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to it, like I asked him, I was like, "Are you here for a visit?" He said, "I don't know the process." I said, "You need a visiting form. You can get those from an offender, can send them to you, or you can get them from our main building over here at 5500." And he said, "Well, I need to go down there and figure it out." I said, "You are not allowed in any buildings." He said, "Are you going to impede my way?" I said, "No, I'm not." But I also don't know where, because this is the first time we've encountered it. So I don't know what our options are. We want it gone.
Well, it's a prison. I mean, if
you guys can trespass them from the property.
Easily.
Yeah, no, I'm the shift sergeant right now. We 100% want them off.
Okay, let's go contact them real quick.
Bueno likes to hum. This new is humming.
Blue shirt, khaki shorts, maybe 50s, 60s.
Okay.
Sounds like the subject trying to sort of First Amendment right. Maybe he just started supervisor, but we'll be trying to make contact with him. He's in the prison parking lot right now, recording pictures of cars.
Oh my gosh, recording pictures of cars in the parking lot. I hope this guy doesn't have a dash cam on body cam.
And for break 3495.
The important was especially built there, wouldn't it? God forbid the Google mapping cars back in there. Somebody might record stuff.
3495.
Let's hang on a second. I want to do something here real quick. So let's go back here just a quick second. So right now he's touching his door handle, and the time stamp is 14:14:00.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you from that far away.
I'm sorry. This gentleman is trespassing on the property.
Sir,
Okay.
can you identify yourself?
I'm the warden of the complex.
And what's your name?
So I'm asking him to be removed as a trespasser.
Sir,
He
what
doesn't
is your
have
name?
authorization to be on the property.
Understood.
Engage with
He's
you,
not
sir.
an
What is your
employee
name?
here. He came onto the property without permission.
Sir,
And
what
my
is your name?
understanding is the facility is on lockdown because
Yes,
of
it
this.
is.
This is disrupting operations.
This is disrupting operation.
Okay.
Sir, what is your name?
Okay. Put that down. Put your hands behind you.
Okay, so from the time he touched his door handle, it took him 41 seconds to complete his investigation and arrest me. So he's a very competent man. A 41-second criminal investigation. Hey, Bueno, we've been married for like 4 years now. Too bad I don't believe in marriage to you, dude. We're gonna be married throughout this lawsuit as long as it goes. We get to keep on talking about it. It's kind of sad. It's sad how the government can't take responsibility when they screw up.
You're back.
Okay.
Disturbance on the property.
I'm not going to listen to this guys at all. Okay, can I advise you one thing?
No, you may not. Right now, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can maybe use against you in a court.
NRS
You have a.
197-200.
Excuse me. I didn't interrupt you, did I?
NRS
Okay. If you don't want to hear your rights, then we're not going to talk about it.
I was just telling him the laws. I guess he wants to tell me the rights instead of me telling him laws.
I know it's 197-200, so you're not going to land, I think.
Okay. I'm not going to ask you any questions. Step over to my vehicle.
Okay.
Or 43-1 detained.
So I'm detained. Okay. Thank you, sir.
You're in custody at this point.
Yes, I'm just asking questions.
Okay, go ahead and spread your feet apart.
Well, in there if you want to get in there.
Thank you. We're going to get everything now with the search incident to arrest.
And what am I being arrested for?
You're being arrested for trespassing.
Okay.
Funny how they never had any lawful cause to trespass me from a public road, in a public parking lot, in public, you know.
So where was the no trespassing signs?
Go ahead.
They already admitted that they didn't have any up there.
Were there no trespassing signs?
Now, this is something important right here. Okay, see, check out to the right of this squad car here. See what he's got over this vent on the right-hand side, the vent where the air conditioning comes out. Now, this is really important what he does. So this vent comes out, and then he plugs it into his duty vest. But you know what that does is it cuts off all the air conditioning from the rest of the car.
Fine, I'll explain everything to you, but right now I'm not under Miranda, so I'm not going to ask you any questions.
I'm just asking you questions.
Well, you don't have a right to ask me questions at this point. You have a right to get in the car.
I'm good. What's the best way to do this?
Hop on in there.
Can I twist this way?
Yep. Shut that off if you want. Okay, so my understanding is he's on state property, and you guys, what's the big sign over there say when you guys are coming in? Is that like a search thing?
No tobacco, no entrance, but all individuals that report onto the property, they have to still be cleared to come onto the property with proper notification. He just wanders on the property and refused to acknowledge himself. He refused to adhere to the command.
No volunteer requesting a...
Please leave my cameras running, sir.
in Hot Springs.
Property, because this is a prison. It's not a.
Yeah, this is not like a DMV downtown or something.
No,
This isn't the post office. This isn't the sheriff's office.
This is a secure facility.
There's no Freedom of Information Act
like
request here.
So,
Okay.
so whatever we need.
We need some statements,
I'll be happy to.
so that way
I think
we
I got
have
it
someone
fixed. Sorry about
from
that.
the state here, you know, that's going to press.
Got no problem.
And then we're going to have to probably tow his truck too.
Yeah.
Well, he's in custody. Yeah.
Yeah, toaster.
Okay. You need to get the statements and the tow.
And I'll work on that.
Okay. So my partner's gonna get the statements. Is there any other specific NRS that's applicable as far as it comes to on the trespassing
I
on the
fixed it,
prison
didn't I?
or something like that?
You guys have a card on you?
What's that?
Do you have a card on you? Yeah. I'll pull it up and email it directly to you.
All the information. And because again, every individual that comes onto this property, they have to be clear to come onto the property.
Okay. And where are they supposed to check in? Is it the gatehouse? Is it?
You have to be cleared to come onto the property. No, I went back after all this. You can go watch that video a little later. You don't got to be cleared to come into the visitors parking lot. They've got a commercial repair shop where they fix cars for the public. So you can, if you're a member of the general public, you want your car to get fixed, you can go to the prison over here in Carson City, and they've got a commercial repair shop. That's per what's his name? Bill Quenga. He's a deputy director of the prisons or whatever.
Visiting?
Actually, we received notice through the administration,
Okay.
which would in turn be the gatehouse, and the individual would be notified who's coming onto the property.
Okay.
So that's why you just can't show up and just start, and definitely not taking photos or whatever.
Okay. So who all had contact with him? Was it?
I'm here as a warden because I'm
Okay.
the warden, so I did.
So that guess who didn't respond to the lawsuit after I served him? The warden. Technically, I can go after a default judgment on this warden guy right now. But like I said, I'm going to amend the lawsuit. That's why we're watching this tonight. But this stupid guy right here, he's now a warden of a federal prison. I forget exactly where. I got to pull up the documents, but that's where I had him served back in the South, Georgia or something like that. That's where this guy works now.
That's why I came out.
I'll probably.
So, definitely.
I think the warden would obviously carry some weight as far as you made contact with him.
Yep.
I mean, not just saying that you
Yeah. He didn't say much of anything to me.
guys don't carry weight as well as your authority on the property, but if we have
Authority in the public street.
you guys do a statement,
I am.
and then we'll get the 51 going, and then I'll book him.
Did he give you his name?
We have it off of his. We have his wallet there, and then we have his registration off the vehicle.
Can I get that?
Yeah, for sure.
I'll be notified.
Do you have a second? So, do you have that other charge you were talking about? Because I'm gonna take him in now.
I don't have it handy. I don't recall the NRS off the top of my head.
Okay, now watch this.
Oh, no, we're working for you.
Do you want written statements, or is that good for?
Well, I need written statements. Yeah, they're going to be on our statement form.
That's what I was figuring.
I'm sure he's probably one of those advocacy groups.
I'm sure he is, and I don't really care about his agenda. I just care about that. Obviously, he's disrupting the flow of business here. We routinely contact suspicious vehicles that are on the property because obviously it's a flight risk or
It's a flight risk. Somebody walking down a public street is a flight risk. Oh my God.
anything else. For sure. I've even been here when a plane landed on the backfield years ago.
I'm not on a plane. I'm walking down a street. I was trying to drive down there, but they wouldn't let me drive down there. They blocked the road with their vans because they saw that I got out of a car with a camera. I'd driven down there a couple days before this with my car, and I recorded the whole thing. They didn't bother me with my car recording, my dash cams. But if you get out of your car and you use a camera, they arrest you. If you drive down there in a Tesla or a car with dash cams, they leave you alone.
Hey, Clark, can you do me a favor?
Yes, sir.
When y'all guys go inside, tell Ms. Martha, look at my desktop, my old cards are in there, and bring one out to me. I'll show you what it is. It's in the top drawer. Just pull it out by the computer. What's his name?
I'm going to give you this.
Okay, cool.
And then my partner's going to give you guys official statement forms.
No problem.
And then that way we have everything going on. I'll need your information as far as the one that's pressing the actual trespass. You guys clearly advised him back there.
Yep.
And then he refused all this time, multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I gave him several orders to me.
So if anybody had contact with him that gave him that trespass verbally, and he refused, I'll need that kind of in your guys' statements.
Yeah.
So that way it kind of shows how many times he disregarded that and the disruption it kind of caused as far as supervision and administration went.
Yeah.
And I'll give you guys a case number here.
Yes, sir. Channel
443 case number. I'll write it down here for you.
If you just want to shoot to me, I'll once count clear, we'll just go right now.
Wake up, girls. 443 case number.
5359 5359.
Okay, let that dry for a second because that's going to smudge for just a few minutes. Let me make sure my partner. Let me make sure my partners bring in statements. Okay.
Okay, now, did you all notice? Let me go back real quick here a second. Just a tad bit there. Sorry about that. Let me show you here. So like I said, I'm trying to remember everything so when I amend my
Let that
lawsuit,
dry for a second because that's going to smudge for just a few minutes. Let me make sure my partner.
Okay, so right here. So I'm right here. The window's open. So I've got a little bit of a breeze. It's 95 degrees. It's August 30th is when this happened. So I've got a little bit of a breeze. We showed you earlier where they block off the air conditioning vent so that the hose can go directly to the deputy. So watch what this guy does.
Make sure my partners bring in statements.
The timing right here. Hear this thing. Right there. You see his finger? He just rolled up the window on me. So let me get this one up there if I can.
Please.
Let's see. Okay, and the other thing to notice here is, if you look at my shirt right here, right in the middle under my glasses, there's a wet spot starting to form. So I'm already pretty hot. Okay, see, first when I get in there, shirt's dry, right? Okay, and as he leaves me in there, that shirt starts to get just soaked. So this was at 1421. So let's get to this to 1421 when he rolls up the window on me here.
Box me.
Ah, here I said it. Okay. You hear the window roll up?
Oh, they're trying to hotbox me.
I said exactly what he was trying to do. Sweat's already drenching off of me. My legs are all shiny right there. Neck's all shiny. Shirt's getting soaked. So, well, yeah, watching me sit back here is kind of boring. So we'll go back to watching what the deputies were doing while they were torturing me.
Can you give them statements?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
What are you doing? Who are you talking to? Riggins?
Yeah.
Sergeant Riggins. Yeah, Sergeant Riggins. How you doing, Riggins?
No, I'll get citizen's arrest and all that, and then we're gonna tow his car.
Yeah, they got to tow my car to make sure I pay the penalty. It wasn't parked in a spot that said no parking. It was a legal parking spot, but they got to tow my car.
Well, so. Yes.
Did he call you? Here, I have my phone on me.
Okay. 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 Yeah, you got it. Okay. Cool. No, it was the shift sergeant told him, the lieutenant told him, and the warden told him.
Yeah, they all told me to leave the public road and the public parking lot in front of the public visitor center. You can't go to the public. Not around Carson City. It's kind of like going to their farmer's market, but that's a whole other video.
And he still didn't leave, so. Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Okay, bye.
Did you call him or did he call you?
He had me call him. Because I called him down here just to get him going, just in case that guy, if anything, went south.
Good.
But
We're going to do statements to the effect of the trespassing. This is it's a prison. It's a controlled area. All visitors are required to check in. He didn't do any of that. He refused to leave.
How can you check in if you can't even get to the visitor center to check in? Huh? If you get stopped while you're going down the public road, before you get to the public parking lot, before you get to the public visitor center, they don't have a gatehouse, but you're supposed to check in? How stupid are these people?
On lockdown. So if you can just get statements, the warden's going to do a statement.
Do you want to do obstructing? I mean, they're cops.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do obstruct. I mean, it obviously obstructed their duties to have to.
Walking down the public road obstructed the government.
If there's another specific.
Is there like interfering with the day-to-day operations of a
Don't interfere with the government.
Yeah.
They'll arrest you. And then they'll put you in the back of a cop car to torture you. That's what they'll do to you. Watch how wet my shirt gets here. See that big wet spot growing right there? That's what these cops do to you.
Okay, cool. Well, we would do trespassing, obstructing for you guys, right? We would probably need to leave you. Thank you. you know, obviously he's obstructing you guys. You guys are state peace officers, so he's obstructing your ability to do your work. But if there's another specific NRS, then I need to add that because I'm going to take him down now. So if you can just give that to him, and then he can call me. Because I'm going to go down and start the paperwork on it.
Cool.
But yeah, I mean, he wants to do an audit. I don't know what his intentions are. Obviously, it's probably clear. However, this is an extremely controlled environment. I mean, we check in here before we come in.
Before they go in, I never went in. I didn't try to go in.
Audit of what? Audits are authorized. They get clearance to do audits.
Right.
Yeah, the government has to give the media clearance. Well, press rights are a constitutional right. The government doesn't have to give you permission to use your constitutional right.
We don't have any paperwork to say you're here to do an audit. So you're here as a violator.
Right. And have you received paperwork before as far as, I mean, just from other people that if they're going to come do an audit, and that's the standard? Okay.
Yeah.
If you could put that in there just roughly, you don't have to name names, but you routinely get requests for an audit. There was no request that was forwarded. This was a surprise, obviously major disruption of the yard and everything else. So can you get them written?
Yep.
And then I'm going to get him going down there so we get everybody out of the sun.
And then on the toe, just because it's on your...
So we get everybody out of the sun. Remember what I look like while he's sitting there talking about this crap. Just sweating my ass off.
And everything. Our sergeant's saying it's probably cleaner if you guys call for whatever process you normally go through to tow cars off your property. So
they probably don't do that often.
Yeah.
So
we don't normally have people. Yeah, we don't normally have people towed off. Because normally we tell people, hey, you can't be here. They turn around and go leave.
He's in our custody. I would say that we tow it, so that way it's safe. Okay. We'll take care of the tow, and then he's going to get...
My car wouldn't be safe on this lonely dirt road. Nah, they did this just to try to punish me.
Get you some written statements as detailed as possible, and then I'll take him down.
207-200.
207-200. Was there any subsection at all?
Was there a subsection to that?
207-200 is a trespassing statute in the state of Nevada. It says you got to be given notification either by a sign or verbal notification that you're trespassed. Then you get an opportunity to leave. Guess what? I never got in the 40 seconds that it took Deputy No Bueno to arrest me. Nobody ever said you are trespassed from this property.
Angry Birds. I thought you were playing Angry Birds.
207-201A goes on to the land or in a building or other thing, right? And then there's a B. Willfully goes will remains upon any land or in any building after having been warned.
That's just normal trespass.
Not to trespass.
Just a trespass, normal.
Just normal trespass.
If there's anything that's applicable to like prison property, you know, that would be great to be able to put on there.
I'll find something.
I mean, I'll articulate it, but it would be good if there's a specific NRS. So
like disrupting.
And then let me know.
There was no specific NRS. They were just making shit up as they went.
I get him down. Okay. You have my card?
I got it.
Okay. Do you have any other questions, sir?
Hold on.
Okay.
I'm about to tell you something. You may be searching YouTube or something. I think this guy may be with one of his advocates groups that was down at the State House today. What is it? What's that group? Strong, whatever. Yeah, Return Strong. So, got a trespasser today just on the property. We had Carson to come. He's now being detained by them because he refused to leave the property. He was on the property taking videos, unauthorized videos.
From public property, not private property, public property, public streets, public parking lots with businesses available to the public. It's not private, public. You dumb fucks. Sorry about cussing there.
And I came out and he refused to acknowledge my request to leave. Carson is now having him in possession. They're going to take him to process. He's looking for trespassing. So just want to give you a heads up just in case you get something as the PIO. And I'm going to be sending the director as well as get her an update in reference to that SIT report on that activity. So just want to give you a heads up of it, so you'll be aware of it too, okay? Yeah. No, he never admitted. I don't know what group he's with, but I'm just assuming he's with some type of advocacy group, but I don't know whom, because he refused to acknowledge what is his purpose on the property. Because he came on the property and he refused to adhere to the directions of the mobile patrol, and he continued to walk onto the property. And so when they showed up, they did put him, he's now detained, and they're going to take him down and process him. So, but I'll send you an email and then everything, and I'll send it.
What's the use of making such videos? Isn't it useless? Well, let me tell you what I've been a part of since I started making these videos. There are multiple government employees that have lost their jobs. They don't work for the government in their positions anymore. The farmers market in Carson City, they were blocking people from registering other people to vote because they didn't like the people that were registering people to vote. So they tried to kick them out of the public farmers market, but I went down with the camera and that got changed. The prison has changed its process in dealing with people with cameras. The Department of Public Safety has changed things. So what's the purpose? Changing the government.
I'll send the director and the deputy update text SIT rep on it. So that's what I got. All right? Yeah, in the process of leaving now. Okay. Thank you. Okay, bye. So I was speaking actually to the PIO, to the other deputy, so just want to make him be a little on it.
Understood.
So,
okay, so we're going to do them on the trespassing. We're going to do them on the obstructing.
Yeah.
Just make sure when we're writing about how many times you guys have told them. And then, you know, like maybe something like it's not uncommon that you guys do receive these audits. However, they go through the official process. All visitors are required on this prison. I mean, you guys know the prison more than I do. So whatever, if you can just clarify that in your statement a little bit, as well as your boys, as far as their contact with him, him ignoring all their requests. And did anybody ask him ID at all on the property?
Not to my
Request. You have to give a lawful order. A request means nothing. I can ask you to do backflips. Requests mean nothing. Lawful orders are something, and they never gave a lawful order.
knowledge, because I just asked him what was his name. He refused to acknowledge me. And, to give me why was he, what was his name, the purpose of it.
Okay. So we can do failure to identify.
What do you mean doesn't change anything? See the warden there? He doesn't work there anymore.
I too.
Yeah.
He's required to at least give you a name.
Yeah.
Right. And then did you guys ask him for his name at all?
I did not ask him for his name. I just tried to see why he was here and tried to direct him off the property to building 17 over there, right down the road, to get some information.
Okay. So those three.
Yeah. Do you want?
And then he can do it's not really a citizen's arrest.
Because they're cops. That's kind of what I'm.
He's the complainant.
Yeah.
He asked me if I was going to arrest him.
So this is a really routine charge that we have. It's just it's state property, and so it's a little bit different. But just the statements are going to be sufficient, and you have obviously
Indeed, he
authority over the
is
property, so that works for me.
soliciting.
And then we'll go from there, and then he'll hang out, and I'll get those from you, and I'll go down and book them.
Yeah.
Alriady?
Sounds good.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you, brother.
Any questions? Sir, you have my card. Just let me know. All right. Thank you. You need any more clipboards for them?
Yeah, I'm getting it right now.
Hear him humming? This dude just hums.
I'll get you started on.
Remember, I'm just sitting in the back of the cop car while he's doing this, sweating to death. Let's see what time we got.
You had the most contact with them.
So 14:29.
I think Lieutenant
14:30. Let's add this. Let's put this back here and time it all together. 14:30. What do I look like when he's getting in the back of his cop car and getting his crap out? More and more wet. There, just closed the door.
with them, I had maybe 5 minutes.
That's fine. Just you three is going to be sufficient.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
You hear the air conditioning he's got coming out of that hose that goes in his vest?
8488, 8488.
Yeah, on the very right-hand side of the screen next to his computer, you can see the hose coming down right underneath the laptop there he's got.
Four, 43. En route to detention with 123. Go for it.
Let's drive up to where he's going to take me here. There we are. So 1442 is the time there. And let's put this up to where we're at, 1442. What did I look like here in the back of this cop car as he pulled in? Yeah, shirt's just totally soaked. Face is just shiny, drenched in sweat. And he'd put me in this car. Let's see, how long had I sat back there now? Sweating. And you notice he never put a seatbelt on me. So it was 2:16 p.m. when I got in the car.
I'm rolling. I'm rolling. Couldn't hear you.
Yeah, there's that hose right there.
I think I'm bringing one in just so you know. All right, sir, step on out, please.
So let's see, 1443.50. So we'll just say 1442, 1444. So that's 14 minutes. So, wrong button there. So 16 is 14 minutes. So about 28 minutes back there in all. 95-degree day. So yeah, what's 95 degrees inside a car for just about a half an hour? What's the temperature change for that? That's what I was experiencing.
Face the car right here.
Yeah, look at my neck. My God, that's crazy.
Just put your feet apart. Thank you.
Anything in there?
Don't look like you left anything. All right, come on this way.
Arms all sweaty. Everything's sweating.
Left, correct.
Make a left. Have a seat in that blue chair, or it used to be a blue chair. Right there.
Black chair.
Thank you. Hello.
Hi.
Uh-oh. Dropping dimes on you.
You doing that? Oh. I can't pick them up with my nails right at the house. I'm waiting for him to open.
Oh.
It's like we're having a party with us.
Got a little sweaty back there.
A little bit.
Is the air running?
No.
It wasn't?
He asks if the air's running when he's got the goddamn hose going from the vent. How can the air run when you got the hose, Bueno, you piece of...
I figured you're trying to hotbox me.
I have the air back there going.
Well, you rolled up the window that left a breeze.
What's that?
Yeah, you rolled up the window that left a breeze. So like I said,
Yeah,
I
usually
figured you were just trying to hotbox me.
So. It's nice and cool in here.
You really do need to go read Hidari versus...
I'm sorry?
You really do need to go read the 10th Circuit Court July 22nd
I'm
opinion.
not going into any court today. I'm looking at you
Hidari
for
versus
misdemeanor
yeah.
charges.
No, I understand. I understand what you're doing, but you arrested me for filming in public.
No, I did not.
What did you arrest me for?
I told you. Trespassing and obstructing.
How did I obstruct?
Hey, I'm not going to get into it. I'm sure that you have a big plan and idea
No,
of
I
the
don't.
narrative in your mind.
I don't
You can let that play out, okay?
I'm just asking you questions based on the actions
You were
right now.
asked to leave, and you were asked several times by the warden and by the supervision of the facility, and you refused. You refused to identify yourself. You're required to give your name.
I refused to identify myself. That's
And
nobody
that's
ever
gonna
asked.
be in-
Nobody
gonna be in
ever
that
asked.
statement?
Nobody ever asked me to identify.
Okay, well, that's
And when
gonna
I
be in that
asked,
statement.
when I asked the warden
Listen,
to
I'm
identify,
going to just tell you something. I'm
My-
not going to argue with you.
I'm not trying to argue. I'm trying
You
to
can
get
do
answers
this
to
in court
questions.
later on. I don't care what you have to say right
I'm
now
trying
about
to get answers
that.
to questions.
Okay?
So
I'm
what
not answering your
illegal-
questions.
What law did I break to be
I
trespassed
explained
from
that to you.
public
I
property?
explained that to you.
What law did I break?
I'm not going to debate anymore. It's clear
There's
that
no
you just
debate.
in this for an argument, and that's fine.
I'm not trying to argue.
That's
I'm just
not what
trying
we're
to
doing
get your
today.
answer to a question.
Okay?
Is
That's not
what
what's going to happen today.
and how did I obstruct? What physical action did I take to obstruct?
So anyways, I was asking ChatGPT, how hot does it get inside of a car? So in about 30 minutes, 138 to 140 degrees is about what I experienced. Probably 138, 137, because what was it? Just under 30 minutes that I was back there. So yeah, that's what I was just in.
Explain my situation to you. I'm not going to explain it again.
I understand, but obstruction comes with a
Listen, all I can do is explain it to you. I can't understand it for you.
Physical or a threat.
So just do your thing now.
Well, no, you need to write it down and articulate it. So I'm trying to understand how you're going to
Yeah, I've
articulate
been
it.
doing this for 17 years. so.
I appreciate that, and like I said, I'm
Thank
just
you for
asking.
letting me know I need to articulate the report. I appreciate it.
Well, I
Is
just
there any
want.
other helpful tips that you may need to think that I should do here, or just by all means let
I'm
me know?
just asking.
I may
you
not
to-
acknowledge you because I have to do other work here.
I'm just asking you to
So that way I
articulate.
can get
for
you out
me.
of handcuffs and get you in there, get you all dried up and do your thing.
I appreciate that. I'm just trying
Dried
to
up,
figure
he's
this,
admitting
figure
he
the
hotboxed
situation
me.
out.
We're gonna have to figure that out after they told you multiple times, okay?
Unlawfully. What lawful order was I ever given?
See, what's kind of sad is you're hung up on a very, very specific thing that you think
I'm hung up on the law. You give me a lawful order, but you never did.
is the crux of this situation. And no matter what anybody can tell you, you think it's that simple. And that's kind of why you're in this position right now.
Well, the
So
law.
I'm
the law.
done. I'm done talking
pretty
about it to you,
simple.
okay?
I'm just trying to get you to articulate the
I'm
actions
done.
that
I
I
don't need
took
to articulate it to you right now.
that caused you to take your actions. Because it seemed to me you got there
I
and
will articulate it where it needs to be articulated.
did zero investigation.
Right now you're still going, and that's fine.
No, I'm not arguing any of that with you. I'm just trying to question where you're at. Have I argued anything with you at all? Or have I just asked you questions?
Okay. No more questions for me. I got to get this done so I get you out of there.
Well, I appreciate that. I'll keep asking questions. That's what I do. Is I like to ask
I'm
questions so
sure
I
you're
can
going to do
understand
what
the
you're going to
situation.
do. That's totally fine with me.
I appreciate that.
Thank you. We appreciate each other.
We're a love fest. Bueno, I love you, man. You piece of garbage. Unconstitutional piece of garbage is what Bueno is. That's my opinion, by the way. God, I was hot. That sucked. How drenched my shirt is. Forget what I was sitting here thinking about. I remember what I was thinking. When you're sitting there with sweat dripping out in your eyes, and you can't wipe your eyes because your hands are cuffed behind your back, sweat gets really, it stings your eyes. That's what I remember. Yeah, but I'm trying to get YouTube not to, censor me. Seems like YouTube censors a bunch of stuff. So I'm trying to use nice words. Well, as nice as I can.
Is this a good current address for you?
What address is that?
Pershing?
Say the whole thing, please.
I'm sorry?
Could you say the whole thing so I can verify it? So since we're being recorded?
You don't remember your address?
I know my address, but you're reading it and you're verifying whether you're putting it in there. What did you put in the computer?
You sound very silly.
I'm just trying to articulate exact details.
You don't know much about articulating at this point. It's a simple question, but...
Look at my expression. Here's the pot calling the kettle black. He couldn't articulate shit. He still can't.
If you want to be on the record as far as your uncooperativeness go, that's...
I'm not uncooperative. Oh my God. Not answering a cop's question is uncooperative. He's going to put me on the record for not cooperating with him trying to screw up my life. I think the Constitution says something about that too.
I'm trying to be uncooperative. I'm trying to question to make sure you're entering the right data in the computer and you're not giving me a complete address to verify the information.
What's on your driver's license?
Can you verify what's on there so I can...
That's okay. I'm going to verify it off of this here.
I'm more than happy to cooperate and tell you. I just want to know what you're reading so I can make sure you're reading the right thing, sir.
No.
Or are you trying to catch me in a trap? Are you trying to entrap me into something that's...
Oh my goodness.
I'm just asking questions because, I ask a simple question. You want me to verify an address.
Sorry.
And I want you to know what you're reading so I can confirm it.
I want to be rude and laugh. I'm just going to keep doing this here.
Okay.
And he left my phone earbuds in the whole time. He'll take him out here in a few minutes if I remember right. The problem with cops in general is most of them don't know what the Constitution says. They take an oath to uphold it. But most of them, I don't think, ever read it.
Are you employed?
I'm going to exercise my constitutional right to remain silent. Not answer your questions.
Okay.
No, my shirt's soaked.
Hello? Can you check with someone and make sure that camera can go in his property?
They might be in safekeeping because I think it's a valuable item.
Sorry?
If you don't bring him in by the time I come back around, I'll check with someone, but just let whoever's doing the intake, let them know. I just have to put his vehicle there.
Okie doke.
I was arrested for recording in a public street in a public parking lot.
The vehicle wasn't, I don't see linked in the call. So I just need some vehicle information off that 28. I need the year first. Okay, I'll take the plate. What's the plate? Yes. Edward 593. Okay, and the year, please. And is he the RO? Okay. All right, thank you. That's all I need. Bye-bye.
This is in Carson City, Nevada. Yep, this is how our tax dollars spent. They even spent a year prosecuting me. How about if we get rid of their unions? What do you think of that? Get rid of all these government unions? Are those good for the public? In the end, it didn't hold up. Case was dismissed, and now I've got a lawsuit, and I'm going to amend the lawsuit. There's that incessant humming that Bueno does. A Hummer. Bueno's got a Hummer. When I went home after this, I'd lost about 12 pounds. You know what's interesting about Bueno is I've tried to get public records on him, body cams from him doing his job. People have called me about other incidents with him, request those public records. I still haven't seen those quite yet. Maybe I'll get them. I kind of doubt it. But my guess is the guy's just corrupt as hell. Well, with me, he was for sure. Yep, unions in the public sector just screw the public over. I wish. How do we make this happen so that they lose what they've got when they take what we've got away from us, unlawfully and unconstitutionally? Yeah, remember, they're not your friends when you're dealing with them. They're there to arrest you or give you a ticket. They got to generate their revenue somehow, and they've got to make their existence a reason for their existence. Now, when there's bad people, we need good cops. But the problem is we've got a bunch of bad cops screwing with good people. But the good thing in the state of Nevada, the reason I know that eventually one of my lawsuits will win on this is there's a case in the state of Nevada called Mack versus Williams. And so on state constitutional claims, he doesn't have any qualified immunity. And there's a cause of action. So I've got a state claim on him and I've got federal claims on him. So one way or the other, hopefully someday justice will come out. But I'll bet you he gets his full retirement and gets to collect off the taxpayers for the rest of his life. That's what this Bueno guy is going to be doing. Still doing his little hummy thing there. Come on, Bueno. He made me sit there for a long time, didn't he?
So if you're able to make bail, I can see if they'll leave your camera in your evidence bag. If not, then I'll go put it in the evidence vault.
Okay.
Which would you prefer?
Bail shouldn't be a problem unless it's something crazy.
Okay.
But,
go ahead and stand up, step on the black mat and face the larger blue one on the wall. Let them know, and hopefully you're booking bail.
Can you repeat that?
Step on the black mat and face the blue one on the wall, please. Right there. Closer. Thank you.
Notice here I laid my camera on the lens.
You. So he's going to be a book and bail. So I know this is expensive, but can we put it in his property and he can leave with it, or do you want me to book it in?
If you leave it right away, we'll just.
It's misdemeanor, so just wanted to check with you guys.
If he is, I don't know if she's gonna still do it.
Yeah.
What's that?
My camera laying right in the lens.
It's two misdemeanor charges, so it should have printed out.
One of them's obstruction, that's gotta be reviewed, so. Yeah, one for judicial review, so he's not gonna be MPRA.
He has no criminal history.
But the charge hits a level that says in our
Okay.
flow chart that.
So are you guys able to put this in there? It's just like a phone and a camera.
I don't see gimbal, how much is it worth?
Probably about $3,500 somewhere in there.
Looks expensive, I'd say go here.
No, you don't. That's evident.
I
Okay.
feel like you're getting off duty right now.
Huh?
You swing your days.
What?
Swing?
20 days?
I said you swing your days.
Days.
Man, that sucks.
Yeah, I know. You love me all. You love me all right. Okay.
So when they review it, they send it up at 5. In the middle of the night, usually they'll send it back down, but we don't know.
So you could put it in there if you wanted to help him out.
Well, we could put it in there, but then he might.
Yeah, they're trying to help me out, aren't they? trying to help me out here. So kind of him.
Get out, and stuff's rough in the property room.
Okay, I'll book it in. Tried.
What does that mean?
I'm gonna book it into our evidence vault for safekeeping.
Okay, so to get it out of that, what do you need to do? Will you release it?
You have to check it out at the evidence, make an appointment and have them check it out.
Okay, so what's evidence?
So you go to the front counter when you're released and then you can make an appointment to get it checked out.
Okay.
You have to meet with the evidence technician and then we'll check it out.
Okay.
It's just an expensive item and they don't want it sitting in a bag.
Now please don't wreck it. I don't want it wrecked.
There's no reason to wreck it. Not at all.
As he lays it on the lens. He can just resign, except Internal Affairs says none of this is illegal. He was right. That's what they said in their Internal Affairs bullshit investigation.
All right, step in this room. Step on the black mat and face a larger blue one on the wall. How much cash is here? They may want that taken too. How much cash?
Oh, in the wallet or in
In the little thing there. Not anymore. He's got an earbud in. A couple of checks. I don't know if they're cash or not.
Yeah, they had my bank deposit.
I'll let you do your thing. Thank you. You're welcome.
You count the money out because that might be as quick as
Ooh.
we get out here.
The radio announcer voice.
AM radio?
Yeah. Here's some warning.
it's in the wallet?
I don't think there are there. I'm not sure. I don't think so.
So with that cash though, so obstructing and
879. 879.
If we got, let's do that.
Okay. And if he doesn't, he wants to use that and he's got it, then I'll just take the camera and give it to his property.
that'll work. That way you can get it back faster.
5, 6, 7.
Doesn't have to go through arrangement.
5, 6, 7, 20, 60, 80. Oh yeah, you're gonna have, because you got the 50 in here too, you got the money to post bail. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
I figured I did.
Yep.
For whatever it was.
So, yeah.
$100.
Yeah, so we won't have to worry about hearing back from the judge. We'll just work on your paperwork and get you in and get you out.
Okay.
And then, like I said, partner, put your equipment in there and then I'll get inventoried and then you'll leave with that too. Okay? So you have to worry about going over next door and. So go ahead and face the wall there for me. Separate your feet for me, please. The glasses, are they readers or prescription? Readers. Okay. 272, 433. Go ahead. Ages 43, he's got enough money to bail on him, so we're just gonna take the equipment and he can leave with it. Cool. How many shirts you got on? Just the one? Just the one. Hands up off the back there if you can, thank you. Down or? No, you're fine. Anything left in the pockets?
Not that I know of.
Okay, hands up off the back there for just a second. You can go ahead and put it back down. Anything in your shoes besides your feet and your socks?
Feet and socks and some sweat.
Slide over to your left a little bit. There you go. Perfect, thank you. Any jewelry or piercings, anything I can't see?
Nope.
You take any medications, any medical conditions I should be aware of?
Nope.
Nope, camera's still okay.
Like I said, then my partner will get to work.
Yep.
We'll get to work on your paperwork and then you'll get out of custody court date in about a month, come back, see the judge, and then we'll kick you loose, okay? All right, I'm gonna take your hands out of the cuffs. We can start with your right hand here.
Actually, they upped the bail on me. I had to use a credit card in the end.
There we go. You put that hand up on one of them. Oh, stretch. Same with the left hand here. Okay, you put that up there. Can you take your bracelet off, hand it back to me, please?
I don't know how. I put it dogs, I happen to have it off. You want to take it off? I don't have eyes right now, so I can't see shit. Eyes work better than mine, you probably get it.
Yeah, we can go with there. Okay. Go ahead, step out of your shoes and slide them back behind you, please.
Yep. Like, subscribe, do all that other stuff, please. It helps me a lot. Thank you much.
Go ahead, do me a favor, just have a seat there and a chair behind you. Yep.
You know this.
In a second, I'm gonna put this on the counter so it's still dropped on there.
YouTube channel is Auditing Reno 911. There's that damn humming deputy again.
Cool. Can you take your socks off, hand them back up to me, please? We'll check those, make sure there's one piece.
Dude should have been a musician instead of a cop.
Okay, change it. We'll put that one back on.
Imagine having that job, being a deputy, having to touch people's sweaty socks after they've been hotboxed.
Same with that one, and you don't stand back up, then we get that done, please.
Hands up, or
Yes, sir. Hands on the wall and separate feet from her. Your pacemaker, insulin pump, or anything? Okay. Look at me. Open your mouth. Tongue up. Okay. That's it. Hey, come on in here. I just have a seat in the chair over here. Right there.
So they actually look like it's small. And
Now we got a full body scan thing here. It's like the electronic coffin squat.
Okay, go ahead and stand up on the blue line there. Facing the inside of the machine. There's a bullseye right there on the back. See that? Yep. Okay, you go ahead and stand up.
I was naughty and I recorded in public, so I got arrested.
Stick on the gray footprints there. Oop. Hands on your side, chin up, and stand still.
Good to go?
And
Howdy. How you doing?
that was about that for my unconstitutional illegal arrest by the Carson City Sheriff, Deputy Jason Bueno. No bueno. He's a real piece of work. So I did file a lawsuit, had that going for the last year. So I'm going to file an amended lawsuit because I've got the same judge in my library lawsuit against Washoe County, and she dismissed part of that lawsuit and is making me amend that one. So I'm going to amend this one in the same manner that she wants the other one. So that way I'm meeting her criteria for how the complaints are going to read. Anyways, I will give you guys some updates. Not as much action on the Bueno lawsuit as the Washoe County library lawsuit. The attorneys here aren't trying to paper me to death or make up lies about me. Anyways, thanks for watching with me. Do the like, subscribe, share it all around, let people know how corrupt our government is. We all need to fight to change and get rid of the corruption, or none of us have anything, whether you're on the left, whether you're on the right. I think the people are pissed off about the same things. We all see the corruption. We all might have a different solution, but we all see the corruption. Have a good night. Have a great day. Thank you much.